Who hasn't been curious about what happens when someone tries to provoke the Royal Guard? Spoiler alert, it never ends well. We've compiled videos of people who thought they could mess with the guards, only to learn a lesson they'll never forget. Approaching a horse too closely requires caution, as they can become aggressive when anxious or uncomfortable, potentially resulting in an unexpected bite. To prevent situations like this, it's crucial to pay attention to the warning signs posted at the site. Yet, there's always an unsuspecting tourist who chooses to ignore them. This young man was recording a video making fun of the Royal Guard.
Shouting. Go on. Yeah, stop being so goddamn rude. Yeah, you fuck off. You rude bastard. Call her a sausage? What the fuck are you? You're a sausage. Look at you, spastic. Fuck off.
Some elderly people nearby tried to reprimand him, but he responded aggressively.
Piss off now! I said piss off! You! Piss off!
Soon after, the police arrived and escorted the young man away in handcuffs.
Why are you touching him for, bro?
It's clear someone could use a lesson in manners.
Look at that, arrested.
Similarly, they are not permitted to change their route, and if someone blocks their path, they will shout to clear the way. A group of American tourists spotted a royal guard and decided to tease him with jokes and pranks.
No, realistic. Henry! We're running out of
However, after a while, a policeman approached and kindly explained that the guard was simply performing his duty.
Duty.
Seriously, they are responsible for consent to this facility. They are not an object of ridicule. I appreciate you having fun. He's not having fun. He's got a long day. There's a lot of hours he's got to do. It is tiring, exhausting. You take the piss out of it. All right? We do not appreciate that.
The officer explained that while it might be amusing for them, it was far from enjoyable for the guard. He politely asked them to move along, warning them to watch out for potential kicks. One key thing to remember when visiting England is to never touch the Royal Guard.
Do not touch the King's Guard!
Another important tip that many people overlook is to step aside when a Royal Guard is marching. Even elderly women are not exempt from the kicks of the Royal Guards. Some tourists attempted to take a disrespectful photo with the Royal Guard. At one point, the guard walked away, and shortly after, a policeman arrived to stop them from behaving foolishly. It's astonishing how some people lack basic common sense.
Step back!
Many vegans disapprove of certain English royal traditions, such as the use of numerous horses and the guards' hats made from real bear fur. During a parade in 2022, some vegan protesters attempted to block the path of a group of royal soldiers, but they were swiftly restrained and escorted away. At least this time, the guard didn't need to shout.
Get back!
It seems even the horses have run out of patience with these tourists. Take that guy in the left corner, for example. He's the perfect image of a clueless tourist, phone in hand, entirely focused on getting the perfect picture but completely lacking common sense. A man and a woman attempted to feed a royal guard's horse, an action that is strictly prohibited. A nearby policeman quickly intervened, instructing them to stop. While the woman complied immediately, the man, who was visibly drunk, reacted aggressively and began arguing with the officers. The situation escalated, prompting more police to arrive. Eventually, the drunk man calmed down, ceased causing trouble, and left the scene. So here's a tip. If you're planning to visit the palace, avoid drinking. Something tells me this guard was really tempted to use his sword on that tourist.
Get off the ring! Get off the ring! Get off the ring! Get off the ring!
Sometimes, to avoid problems and embarrassment, all we need to do is pay attention to the signs. This tourist was scolded by a guard for touching the horse's reins, but if you look closely, there's a sign right next to her. That was a close call. This guy almost lost his chance to have kids. It was obvious that the horse was stressed and didn't want anyone nearby, yet the tourist continued to insist on getting closer. In many instances, incidents with animals could be prevented by simply paying attention to their body language.
Or not? Get out of the way.
Get out of the way!
Get off the right! Get off the right! Get off right! Get off the right!
Another horse exacted its revenge on a tourist.
Do not touch the ring!
This lady approached the horse as if she wasn't doing anything wrong, but she made the mistake of touching the reins.
Get back!
The guard let out a shout that seemed to come from the depths of his soul, startling everyone around. This tourist, looking quite cautious, had probably seen other videos of clueless tourists and didn't want to be the next one to make a fool of herself. The sign next to the warning about not touching the reins also includes another crucial alert. Beware, horses may bite. Despite the warning, some tourists have to learn the hard way. This woman ended up touching the horse's eye, and it quickly bit her hand. The tricky part about being scolded by a guard is dealing with the embarrassment, especially with everyone watching.
Get off the ring!
This man not only embarrassed himself in front of a crowd, but he also had to give an interview explaining what had happened.
You thought that the lady had already done it, so it was okay. So it was all his mistake.
Yeah. Did you know that you're not allowed to touch
Yeah, I forgot about that, but I saw a lady was like doing that to the hood, right? Yeah.
Exactly. This guy became deeply frustrated with tourists who couldn't stay behind the white line that marks where they should stop.
Second white line! Keep going back to the second white line!
So in addition to having to shout, a policeman was called in to re-explain to the tourists that they should not cross the boundary.
Do you see that, Anna?
You've probably heard of Karens, those individuals who think they're above the law and can do whatever they please. Well, they're everywhere. This particular Karen was warned multiple times not to touch the horse's reins.
Get off the ring! There you go.
Instead of listening, she responded sarcastically to the authorities. It didn't take long before she was escorted out of the area. A quick search online reveals that this isn't the first time she's caused trouble in the area.
I will do it again. I won't do it again, officer. Sorry about that. Sorry. I won't. Don't you worry.
The funniest part of this video is that the gentleman simply smiled and acted as if nothing had happened.
Get out of the box!
Sorry. Yeah, so
Something tells me this is a family from Brazil.
Get out of the gate! Get off the gate!
It seemed like this horse wanted to take the tourist sandal home as a gift.
And he's standing on a flip-flop.
Oh, I got that.
What a truly embarrassing situation. When you start watching videos of clueless tourists, it's hard not to feel frustrated by how some people behave so inconsiderately. Watch as this man confidently grabs the horse's reins.
Stand back for the king license!
As mentioned earlier, this could easily stress or scare the animal. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and feel free to share with your friends. Until next time, take care and stay safe.